Hey everybody, it's Erin Reed, and today we're going to do it's kind of embellishments. They're stamps, they're punches, or they're die cuts. And what we've done is we've combined it as a group of us that do this, and we combined all of it into a 3-month span. So this is actually for 3 separate months that we combined, and then we shipped it all at once, and then they got swapped around and got sent back to each of us. So I personally sent this little one. And so I added a bunch of extra stuff. I kind of went through and I had a blast, and I gave everybody a little, I threw a card in there, and I gave everybody a little smattering of some fun stuff. So what I passed along was, and some of it were not things that I did, I had them pre-done already, but I gave everybody a set of punches from the Renia foiled paper. And I'm going to put links for the things that I know specifically are from here. And the whole point, and I miscounted, that's why I kept one behind for myself, and I mispunched, and so I didn't get enough of those. So what we're supposed to do is everybody sends off 3 of a certain type of punch, or 3 of a certain type of stamp, or 3 of a certain type of die cut. And then, so you were supposed to send off 9 items total. I sent way more than 9 to each person because everybody got a baggie of stuff. So I did punches of these little hearts in different colors. I did punches of the starburst in various colors. And I did send a 3rd one. I said I messed up from me. And then I had a whole bunch of chipboard. I'm trying to find all the pieces. So I had all these, some of these were not, it was these ones. So these are the 3. And I actually ended up having an extra one. So I just took shapes and I cut shapes out of raw chipboard, and I sent those, and I used them in my die cut. So you got some fun shapes, like this one didn't quite get pulled out. And then I had all these other fun shapes of chipboard, little banner pieces. And so I just threw them in because I was, you know what? They're going to have some fun. So I sent off this big hodgepodge. This was the extra stuff. This was what was originally supposed to be sent. But like I said, I threw a few extra things in there. And so that's what I sent off. Move that off to the side. All right, so these are the fun things I got from some other people. Let's open up the little packages first because they're kind of fun. So I put mine in a Ziploc baggie and sent them off, and it looks like somebody has done this because remember, this was for 3 months. It's been 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. So let's open up and see what we got here. She has made her own envelope with washi tape, which I think is absolute genius. So here we have a die cut heart, another die cut heart, and they're out of red paper, and this one's got like a little bit of a mirror board finish, and this one's just glossy. And then we have 2 die cut arrows. Now for the months that we were doing this, I think this was for January, February, and March, so I'm a little late in getting my video out. But those are stinking cute. I love it. And in this little package, we have a series of fun circles. So cool. I love that. And then in this little package, oh, we got lots of little fun stuff. We've got some, oh, it looks like she either made, I think she's made these. I think. So they're the corners that you can put on the edge of whatever. And so she's given us a whole series of little corners here. So we got a nice variety of little fun corners and a bunch of different sizes. And then we also have a heart, and it says stay beautiful. So that looks like it came from one person because it looked like it all came in the same little container. So you have 3 words. I actually got a double of January, which I think is kind of cool. So I got a February, a March, and a January, and it is doubled each month. So that's kind of fun. So, and they're separate. So here I've got a layer of black, and then there's a layer of the pink, and then the February goes on top, and that's really cool. It's got all these fun layers. My guess is this came from like a Cricut cut or something like that, which is pretty darn fun. And so look at that. Look at all those layers that you have here. I doubt that this would have been a die cut system. So my guess is that she made this in the Cricut and then just did a whole bunch of them, which is pretty cool. And then I have an extra January that doesn't have a snowflake on it, which is kind of fun. I love that. Actually, I just kind of looked at this one again, and it looks like I think I'm supposed to layer the January over top of the light blue. So it gives it that illusion. So it is supposed to be a 3-layered die. I had that wrong. We have I'm sure it's not probably showing up very well on the black, but it's like a film strip, an old-fashioned film strip that's been die cut out in black. Very cute. There is a little heart in there. I love getting these little hearts and stuff because they're just plain. There's not really any like these circles. They're just kind of cool, and they're simple. Here is a cool little scalloped square. See, those ones are fun. Oh, that's cool. So this strip right here, what she has done is she's taken a whole bunch of punches of rabbits. Because remember, this was for January, February, and March. So it's leading into Valentine's Day, and there's winter, and then there's also dealing with Easter, could be in there. And she paper clipped a little rabbit. So we got those too. And if you flip it over, the backside's white. So we got little baby rabbits, and then we also got the strip that they've been cut out on. That's so fun. Here we have a snowflake that's been punched out, and then there's a snowflake Brad in the middle. And then here we have a little, it's called Smitten, and so it's been stamped with red in the little mittens, and then it says Smitten, which I think is cute. It's got little hearts out of that. So how could you use this? Well, I could cut this out, and to be a perfect square, I could cut this to be a rectangle. It's not perfectly cut right here because she probably just cut them very roughly. I could cut out the Smitten part to be a, like a rectangle, a small one, and then I could fussy cut out the gloves, and there's so many ways that you could do that. So it's something fun, and I don't have that stamp, so it's kind of cool. Here is one that's kind of more of an embellishment, which is kind of cool. It's a cool tag, and then it's got a little sticker that's on top of that, and then it's got this little a hole punched in it, and then a little bit of yarn that's passed through that. And then I got a paper clip, which I'm going to count that as a little item that I got. Why not? So here we have a bigger piece. This is kind of fun. So she's just taken a piece of green cardstock, and then she's stamped this couple of mugs. Looks like hot chocolate, and then maybe a piece of coffee. A hot chocolate is like a hug in a mug, so probably hot chocolate. She has colored them in, or no, it's a stamp that, I guess it's a layered stamp. So it's black, and then it's got some brown that you can stamp in there because they're too perfect for her to have colored that in. And it looks like they're sitting on a little bar, and then the steam is coming out of the mug out here. And she hand fussy cut the two of them, stamping out of there. That's pretty cute. And then all I'd have to do is just kind of clean this up a little bit because I don't think it's a perfect, maybe it is. Maybe it's just the illusion because this is at an angle. Then we got some embossing, which we have never had embossing before, but that's a smart idea. This is a Winnie the Pooh and Tigger, and it's really hard to see. There it is. So it's a Winnie the Pooh and Tigger that's been embossed on a piece of yellow cardstock. That is pretty cool. I love that. Here we have some mittens that have been embossed. That's pretty cool. So, I mean, it's one way of getting something different. I could cut this out, and then I could come in and I could ink the top of it. Or use it as a background. This is one that's like a scene. It's got a Christmas tree and a snowman, like a snowdrift, and then snowflakes up on the top. Very pretty. And then this one here, it looks like a sign. So it's got like little rocks and stuff, and then it's got a signpost, and then it's a sign. Looks like it's made out of wood. Very cool. I love those. How fun. So they have wrapped theirs up in a little plastic wrap. And it looks like we have a whole bunch of little pieces of, it's been stamped and then fussy cut out a little bit. It looks like they're Polaroid pictures, and it's been done on various sheets of cardstock, patterned paper. This one's got a little bit of a resist to it. So it's the typical, like you'd put your picture in there and then you could write on the bottom. So we got 3 versions of that. Then we got a little robot tag. I think that's kind of fun. And we got a little piece. Looks like she gave us some, kind of like what I did. I just threw in a fun little extra things. And then on here, I have a series of little tags that have been stamped on paper. And then there's a couple that have a little extra tab on there. So they're like little banners or tabs or stuff. So that is super cute. All right, we're going to grab this fun batch because I can't tell if what goes together and what doesn't. And I might have some pieces that don't really fit, but that's okay. So it looks like we have a whole bunch of circles and scallops. So I've got 3 circles and 3 scallops, probably came from the same person. The weight of the paper feels about the same. And they're on really pretty patterned paper. So that's kind of the cool thing. If you do it not just on plain cardstock or you do it on patterned paper, it's probably one that I don't have. Good chance. So that's kind of cool. And I may have a circle punch, but not gonna be able to circle punch out of that. A couple of really cool feathers. I really want some feather dies now. I'm like dying to get some feather dies. They're so cute. A little pretty flower. And this is like out of a sparkly glittery paper. So pretty. Here we have a key, and it looks like it's been fussy cut out of a piece of cardstock. So that's kind of a cool way of doing that. It's like she made her own die by fussy cutting that out. And then we have a die, and it's a pair of lips. Look at that. How pretty. And she did it in pink. So I don't know if that came from another set or something, but we're going to lump this together. Why not? All right, so I found the missing feather. So it looks like there was a set of 3 feathers because remember you were supposed to get 3 of each type of die, which is so cute. But it didn't have to be the same one. Like they could have given me for that month, it was 3 things, but it could be any 3 things. So here is the next batch. So I'm just going to pop this feather up here because you guys have already seen the feather. Looks like we got a couple of words. I have the word super small die cut love, and then another one that says hello. And again, when I mean die cut, it could have been a manual or it could be electronic. I'm not sure because I don't know what system they have. We then have a couple of super cute shamrocks. One is in a circle and one is in a square. I love that. We have these cute little kitty cats that have their tails coming up like in a love pattern. That's adorable. We got another flower. So I actually have seen a couple, like here was another flower, and I think we got a flower early on. So maybe all those flowers have gone together. So it looks like somebody took a series of punches of different shaped flowers. And then lastly, we have these cute little bunnies. Look at these adorable little bunnies. I love them. They're so bright and cheery and just happy. All right, this next batch I have here is a series of little tags, it looks like. And I might have pulled some that were already from this batch that somebody had done. So this one is just on like a glittery cardstock. It's very thin, it's very pretty, and it's a standard tag. Here's another one that's been die cut out of purple with a white background cardstock. Here we have a banner, and the paper is also embossed. The front side is beautiful flowers, and so it's also been embossed on the front. And then here is like a companion little tag piece, which are so cute. I mean, these look so cute. Even if you flipped it this way, like on a card or something, or in like top of a scrapbook page, that would be absolutely adorable. And see, now I don't have to do the work for it. It's great. Here is a tiny little tag that has been, looks like it's been die cut out of a piece of pattern paper. It's got a little heart on it. Here is a beautiful like filigree tag, so gorgeous. And then it's a mason jar out of some orange paper. I love it. I'm running out of space to show you guys all these fun things. I have to start shifting here. This next batch is so pretty. We got this cute little unicorn. It looks like it's a piece, like a pre-made piece like I sent, but I think those are fun too. Then we have a couple of seagulls that have been die cut out of some very light blue paper. This is, I know, the Tim Holtz stamp, and it's been also die cut out, and it's one of the, I think it was from last year, but it's so super cute. It's kind of funny. Here we have some balloons, die cut balloons in white, a very pretty heart. I think this one's so cool. It's an egg, and then you can fold it. So it's been die cut, but it's got these little perforations, so you can actually fold it onto itself. So that you can almost make it like a little mini card. So cool. This beautiful heart frame, and then look at this thing. This is so gorgeous. This filigreed, so pretty. I can't even, oh, it's a peacock. I had it upside down. So here, I mean, I was looking at it this way, but this is a peacock. I can see it better this way on the white. Here, it's got this beautiful plumage on its tail, and then, but you can flip it over and use it on the pattern paper. So pretty. All right, these ones are so fun. They're actually layers. I'm going to try and match them up. So they're snowflakes, but they're layered snowflakes. So cute. So we have, I believe this one goes to here. Then we have this heart, and we've had, the hearts have been die cut out, and then she's also given us a center, so you can actually flip-flop the hearts, which are pretty cool. So it's been done out of the red, so you could use that there. Actually, they're different sizes. I think the insides are different sizes, so I can't flip-flop them. That's okay. It still looks really cute. Yeah, they're different sizes completely for the inserts. And I can't flip this. I'd have to die cut it out of something else, but that's still a really cute idea. I love those. They're kind of like little heart balloons. And then there is this, oh, this I think goes over, yeah, this goes on top of here. So this is a layered snowflake, and then these two snowflakes go together, and they're just two singletons. So pretty. I love like the layered look. It looks so gorgeous. And lastly, we have some stamped images that you could then just color in, fussy cut, or leave on a rectangle. We have a little girl. She's so cute. Here we have this word love, and she's left it plain. Therefore, you could do it yourself. Therefore, you could color it in yourself. We have, this one has been stamped and die cut. It's actually like a frame, and it's got the little corners on it. That is super cute. I'm not going to bother taking close-up pictures because you guys can see this pretty well as close. I'm just going to bring it up close to the camera so you guys can see this. You don't need to see this super up close. I also didn't do the up-close pictures of the embossing folders because it really didn't show up very well. So this one says, some days you have to create your own sunshine. Super cute. And this one says, just when the caterpillar thought world was over, it became a butterfly. Isn't that adorable? I love that. Let me show you the love stamp up close. Look at that. And then the last one here is the little girl. Isn't that adorable? Oh, these are the gorgeous stamps. I've eyed those before and I thought they were so cute. And I love the look in person. So, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to begin, how many are on here, but there are so many very cool embellishments. I mean, layered pieces, stamped pieces that I can just cut out and use, punched out pieces, embossed pieces. There's, you know, stamped and die cut pieces. I mean, there's so many amazing things that are in here. It's kind of fun. Things that I never would be able to get in person, or it would cost me a lot of money. I'd have to buy the cartridge, I'd have to buy the die, buy the pattern paper, buy the stamp. And it's just kind of a fun way to do a swap with people. The Facebook group that does this is called Bash Your Craft Scrapbook Stash. I don't host this. I don't run this. This is something that I joined in a long time ago, and it's been a lot of fun. I think I've been doing this about 1.5 years now, and it is a blast. And everybody always asks me, well, what do you do with all this stuff? I have made mini books with it. I've pulled pieces to put on cards. I've pulled pieces to put on tags. I've pulled pieces to put onto junk books. There really kind of is no end to what you can use this for. Do I end up using every single piece? No, but they're fun. I tell you what, it's kind of giving you a little bit of inspiration about, oh, well, I never thought of doing that before. Even just a simple, you know, die cut of a jar is so pretty, or the layered snowflake, so pretty. So thanks for stopping by. Links for a couple of the products that I know of, like the Renia foiled paper, that link will be down there. That's about the only one that I know for sure of. But a lot of it, I don't know where they got the stamps because I'm not seeing the products. Please subscribe. I will see you guys again soon, and thanks so much for stopping by. Bye-bye.